What makes something real? I've been asking myself that for a long time. I used to know what was reality and what wasn't. It used to be so easy. I didn't even need a reason for why I knew. I just knew. Now I can't seem to tell them apart. For a while I thought that the hardest part of it all was when I first found out I had this incurable condition. I mean, it can't get any more fucking cruel than the day you wake up and your eyes have suddenly turned red, blaring back at you from the mirror like time bombs to the destruction of your sanity. But then I realized that the worst part wasn't that at all. It was when I stopped feeling the difference between my hallucinations and the real world. It was when they started splicing together and becoming part of each other, and I lived through everything like it was meant to be that way. I feel like that a lot more lately. Like I'm in a dream, but it feels too real for me to not accept it as the truth. Have you ever had a dream like that?
Yes, I have.
I just wonder sometimes.
Wonder what, Asha?
When it is that I'm awake. I just can never feel certain anymore. I think it's the lack of certainty that bothers me. At first, the hallucinations never really interfered. A butterfly no one else saw, a sign that didn't exist, or an extra bird or two in a flock, but then they got worse. I stopped being able to tell the difference between what was real and what wasn't. At least if I felt the difference, I wouldn't feel so... I don't know. It's not fear. Maybe this is loneliness.
I understand that you probably feel detached from the world. If you're feeling this uncertainty about how real it is, becoming attached to it can be difficult.
You don't have to feel lonely, Asha. I'll be here.
I know. But it's like I'm drowning in these illusions, like they're suffocating me.
It's clear to me that you've become pretty troubled over the decline in your mind's ability to separate imagination and reality. Over the past few weeks, the way you've described how you experience your hallucinations has gotten to be more uncertain, less aware of what could have been imagined and what could have been reality. I'm sorry, Asha, but I think your condition has progressed to the next stage.
So what do I do?
I think coming to see me will no longer be effective. I can't help you sort out reality and imagination anymore. Still, you are welcome to come see me if you think it will help you emotionally. As for treatment, well, I'm sorry to say there isn't much you can do. There is medication meant to help reduce the number of hallucinations you experienced, but it is still experimental, and it is not a cure. You might want to talk to a doctor about it.
I'll think about it.
Are you gonna be okay, Asha?
It's kind of hard to feel anything at all. I've known since I was pretty young that my mind was going to degrade until reality slipped away completely. Now that it's happening, I can't really decide what I think. It's just another day toward the inevitable.
You can't think like that.
I can't help it.
But that just takes away hope.
I don't hope for the future, Noah. My life never set me up to think that way. I put my hope in things that might seem small to you, but little things are all you really have when what's real only stays around for a little while.
You say that like I only hope for some epic resolution to my life. But I don't disregard the little things.
Besides, hope is overrated. You can't live hoping for something better. What's your life then if it was just something to get through?
I don't believe that you think that about all hope, Asha.
Thanks for coming with me today. I appreciate it.
No problem. You know I'll always be there for you.
I like when you say things like that. It makes me feel like maybe there is something to hope for.
Are you sure you want me at the psychiatrist with you?
Yeah. I don't think I could do this without you.
I'll see what I can do to help.
Thanks, sweetie.
Wait, what? Sweetie?
But I was just... I
Asha? Why'd you do that?
I don't want to talk about it. So, this may be dangerous?
No, not dangerous. It's just, well, it's untested. We're not sure exactly what will happen.
I'll be frank with you, Asha. In your current state, you're degenerating very quickly. I'm sure you don't need us to remind you that this disorder is fatal. While we can't prevent that, we can do what we can to try to control your hallucinations. The decision to take this medication is yours, but realize that if we don't do something soon, the medication will not make a difference.
The main problem is side effects. We don't know how your body will react exactly. They could range from a mere drowsiness to an upset stomach to paranoia.
But they may stop the hallucinations?
At the very least, it will lessen them and their impact.
Again, this is not your only option. It's your decision. However, in my opinion, this is our best bet.
What's wrong?
I'm thinking about taking the medicine.
Do you think it will help?
Help is such a relative term.
Well then, do you think taking the meds are worth it?
I don't know. What's the point if I'm going to die soon anyway?
Don't say that. I hope that you would at least think that the time you've had with me was something you wouldn't want to give up.
But how can I even be sure this is real, Noah? How can I hope that this medication will give me more time with you when I don't even know which you I'm getting? How do I know if I made this up or if I imagined you just wanting to stay friends? Which one am I giving up by taking these meds? Noah! Noah, where are you? Where am I? What's going on? Noah,